Hello, hello everyone. I'm Sufei with the China-Europe Dialogue (CED). CED. Today I like to talk very good news. I like to say I'm the witness of the China's miracle. What is China's miracle? I like to tell you a story which I just found. Of course, the news was in August 26. As you know that there was heavy rain in Henan province in August 20th to 22nd or around that week. Henan province is central China, and actually it's not only that city has the heavy rain. The whole north of China has had rain, but unfortunately, Henan capital Zhengzhou get these accidents of the subway, and many people suffered. This is a sad aspect of the story, but on the other hand, I would like to mention the good aspect of this climate. It has been 17 years since last time I went to the Miyun Reservoir. I like to say Miyun Reservoir has been Beijing's lifeline. The water there is the drinking water for Beijing. 1996, I was there after we went to the Great Wall. And the water was very impressive. And according to statistics, there were 3.3 billion cubic meters of water in the reservoir in 1994. So 1996, there was still like 3.3 billion cubic meters. And it was like a vast sea. I cannot see the other side of the reservoir. And it was very blue under the sun. I was so happy to see that. But 8 years later, 2004, I went there again. Only 8 years. And only 0.7 billion or 700 million cubic meter water left. So what does it mean? It means like 5 times less. So only 20% of the water left in the reservoir. That was June, and I saw this. With this comparison, I become very worrisome. I was very sad. I was so worried. How should 20 million Beijing people survive without water, without drinking water? How can we survive? Of course, we have the Yangtze River. So then, with a lot of money, we invest in the diversion project of diverting water from Yangtze River to Beijing's reservoir. The project cost a lot and takes years to finish. And by 2013, I heard that the water has come to Beijing, but I didn't see it. 2013, I was in Beijing, And I take a taxi. I went to Miyun Reservoir again. And I was even more disappointing because 2004, there was still, you see the water in the reservoir. And 2013, I can't see any water. I see from far away, it's just almost like a small river. Yeah, it was a mystery. How did the Beijingers survive? How did we get our drinking water? Where are they from? I don't know. I heard at that time the Yangtze River already come to the southern part of Beijing, like Fangshan area. But I didn't see a lot of water there. But now, 8 years later, again 8 years later, from the extreme zero, now Miyun Reservoir was refilled, the same as before, and even more than 3.3 billion cubic meters of water. So you can see that the water level resumed exactly as it was 17 years ago or 20 years ago. So I can say that that's a miracle in China. And I have to say this, we must thanks to President Xi Jinping's theory of green mountains and waters are also gold mountains. With his theory, all Chinese provinces and cities, they implement a strategy towards the green development, towards the green civilization, or we say ecological civilization. So every province now try their best, every city, every county try their best to put green development on high agenda. And they prioritize that. So they establish more green areas. Heavy industry, polluted industries or enterprises has been moved out or even disappeared. And with the fall of the China's real estate development, the environment gain advantage now. I have to say that since 2005, actually it's 2001, since 2001 or 2000, when China privatized the real estate industry, China has to build a lot of houses, and the housing industry drive the cement industry, petrol industry, and all the construction materials have developed. So that caused a lot of pollution in China. And now a lot of houses have been built. The infrastructure has been built. So the construction come to almost to an end, not fully stop, but now the construction is for high quality, for further improvement, but not like the beginning is very primitive construction, which open too many areas and put a lot of dust in the air. And then now with this all this green policy, China resumed its environment. And with such a short time, I mean, 17 years, at least I see it. I see it, how it was and how it is now. So Thank you for listening. That's the end for today. I'm Shufei, and see you next time.